Hey everyone.
Welcome to Shift Change. Go ahead.
I'm clocking out.
I'm clocking in.
We're located in beautiful
Downtown Geneva, Ohio.
in Robot Zero, which is at
23 West Main Street.
in between
Honeybees and Old Familiar Ways, and then Alibi Bar and Grill.
And the phone number is
440-415-1228.
And the website is
robot-0.com.
And the email is
robot-0
it's info.
info@robot-0.com. Dang it! Apparently, writing the phone number on my hand, I absorbed the knowledge, because after I did that, then it was stuck and I remembered it like weeks ago. So, yay!
Joanna, tell us about the parking.
It's in the rear.
That's what she said.
Although there was no parking this afternoon, it was pretty full back there. I was like, oh hey.
Hey guys, the parking's pretty full. That means you guys, come on, it's bumping in Geneva. You got to get coming over here.
It's a beautiful sunny day. It's not as cold as it was this morning. The sun's out. It's a little warmer. It's nice. Come hang out, please.
Yeah, come buy some comics.
Yes. And
what comics are you going to buy? Well, Joanna went first last week, so I guess it's my turn.
Oh, yay.
And my suggestion for you is Catwoman.
It's a good one.
Issue 39. This is the last one we have in the store.
Oh,
okay,
so
guys?
you gotta come grab it. Like Stampede. Get it.
Run for this. So, when I looked at the main cover, it was Wonder Woman on a stripper pole with some stripper heels. I'm like, they aren't going there. And they did. But they did it in a wholly Catwoman way. They're making her like she doesn't lose any clothes. She uses everyone. She's like really good to the other strippers that are there. It's just like, it's very empowering for women and wholesome in the way that she interacts with everybody.
It is.
It is.
I'm honestly surprised it took them that long to work that into the story arc, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I figured it'd be years ago that they would have had her
Be a stripper.
I'm not lying. I'm just saying.
But that's not all that's happening. That's like the gimmick to kind of catch your eye and to get you, ooh, maybe. But she's back in Gotham proper. She's left Alleytown, and there's some people like-minded that are trying to make contact with her because they think they could all, kind of associate. Mm-hmm. But she's not so sure about them.
No, she's not a big team player anyway.
She barely gets along with the family. Mm-hmm. And she might be a cat, but she's Bat Fam.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of that. The reason she goes undercover as a stripper is she's trying to make sure Alleytown stays a-okie dokie without her having to live there all the time. Mm-hmm. So she's she's going to Gotham because what is it? It's like
the powers that be.
I want to say like the poop drops from the top.
Well, it rolls downhill. Yeah, it rolls down in Gotham, hits Alleytown, and she's trying to keep it from hitting Alleytown.
That's the saying, Because I'm not allowed to say the other word, Tony. I acknowledge and I respect. But the rolls downhill.
It does.
And she's here to make it stop rolling. Yep. She's going to make them like pucker up, and go somewhere else to roll their
dung.
Their dung. Great. Now I'm imagining crime lords as dung beetles.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. What's your first choice?
Oh, now it's my turn. Okay. My first pick is Lady Mechanica issue 2. These are always, short little stories. This one is The Monster of the Ministry of Hell, part 2. Part 1 came out while I was under quarantine, so I couldn't do it. but it was just as good. Joe Benitez, he never disappoints ever. It's got gorgeous splash pages. The art is always amazing. The story is really, she's always, fought, supernatural bad guys. I believe the last installment was her fighting vampires at one point. Like, it's always really good. It's always really entertaining. She doesn't know how she was created. It's very steampunk Victorian England setting. She has mechanical arms and legs, as you can see. Well, you can't see her legs in the splash page. Her eyes glow red. She doesn't know who made her like that. But this is when she first wakes up as what she is now. And the people that find her and what they do to her. And it is...
Whoa, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That is definitely if you like horror... This is the little thing.
Honestly, it's a lot darker than I was expecting. It's very well done, but it's a lot darker than his normal stories. Even with the vampire one, it's heartbreaking because if you read these comics, you love this character, and seeing what she went through when she was very, very young, it's just heart-wrenching. And it's a hard read. And I want to read more, but I'm like, man, what else does she go through? Like, I'm sitting on the couch reading this, like. Oh, it's very well done. But yeah, I mean, you can see they've got her, not to spoil anything, they've got her strapped down. They're experimenting on her because they don't know where she came from either. And it is just, wow. But it's so well done.
And it's beautiful art that
it is.
Time.
Like, she makes a friend, someone gets her through it. You don't know in the end if her friend is genuinely good or bad. She's locked in with a bunch of misfits, pretty much. Like, not to give anything away, but
this is a 4-issue series, guys. So it's only a 4-issue commitment. Yeah. I think we still have some number 1s in stock.
If not, I'm sure we can order them. It's definitely worth it.
Yes.
And you really don't have to know a lot about the character to enjoy it, because, like I said, this is as much of her backstory as she remembers. So there's not a lot of going back to her other adventures. Just she kicks butt. She's a kick butt lady
in a steampunk world with supernatural
baddies. Supernatural baddies, and yeah, it's definitely worth a read. Really try. If you haven't picked up any Lady Mechanica, try it. I forgot to turn my phone down. Hopefully that didn't show up on camera. Oops.
Oh, they probably heard it.
Bender screaming in the background.
All right, guys. So my next pick is another
she had to
awesome
warn me
lady.
Not to pick because we both read it. She was like, "This is mine."
She-Hulk.
Yes.
Guys, we only have 3 issues left in the store. 3.
That's it.
So this is a hot one too, and this is the Adam Hughes cover. We've got this and Scotty Young, and Jen Bartel in the opening splash page, and this is the cover for the next one, I think.
Oh, nice.
Like, yeah. That's the issue. That's issue 2 for Jen Bartel. We ran out of our Jen Bartel covers. Jen Bartel's awesome too. Mm-hmm. She did a little bit on Gem and the Holograms, the comic that got me into comics.
Show them that one. That one's awesome.
Yes. Tony showed this page too.
I love that one.
So, She-Hulk is on lean times. The reason she's in her undies fighting in the streets like this is because she owns 1 suit at the moment.
She didn't want to mess it up.
And she didn't want to mess it up.
I've been there.
Yeah. And
it's my one good suit. No.
This is my one good thing. I'm not going to do this in these clothes. I'd rather get naked. We've all been there. We've all done that. Be it like we brought home some chili and we're in really nice clothes, so we eat it in our underwear. It wasn't chili for me, but it was something messy.
Right. Gotcha.
You know, we all do it.
It happens.
But we get her. She doesn't want to ruin her suit, so she's down on her luck. And basically, it takes one of her adversaries to remind her. She always reinvents herself. She's always reinventing herself.
She always lands on her feet.
And she lands on her feet. And she'll struggle up, and even if she falls down, she's going to end up okay. And that's what other villains can't guarantee themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So this is definitely setting the stage. This is a set the stage, but it's not the kind of boring where you're like, why did I just read that issue? There's a big fight in it. There's some fun. There's some cheekiness. There's some happiness for her. And then the end gets you with a sudden page. And you're like, okay, where's the next issue? And you're stuck waiting a month.
That's why I used to read nothing but graphic novels, because I am horribly impatient. And I have a hard time waiting. So I'm like, ah. But
So
yeah, though, it leaves you wanting for more. It
yes.
definitely does.
And it's setting up a really good, there's pacing, there's heart, there's fighting. It has everything you want in a comic.
Especially a She-Hulk comic. They don't leave anything.
She even lawyers a little.
Yeah.
Her
Just a
poor, in
Just
her
a
little office.
Yeah. I
Her
don't
poor
know
office.
how she's gonna fit in there if she changes. So.
And it's like, I love when she shows up to work. Is this the one we get?
The mousy one. That was, yeah. It's like, jeez.
I'm like, girl,
give her a break.
There's life.
Yeah.
So, highly recommend. 3 issues left. Come on, get it. Joanna, number 2.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn again. Okay, so my second pick is Batman the Night by Chip Zdarsky. This tells the story of how Batman begins, and it's been done.
Yeah.
It's been done a couple times. But each author gives you something different. Chip Zdarsky really seems to be focusing on Batman's anger. Bruce Wayne's anger at his parents, at the world, at injustice in general. There's his schoolmate. There's a really dark part where one of his classmates is being picked on by another classmate, a bully, and so Bruce goes to defend him, and he, gets in trouble for, beating the crap out of this kid. And then it shows him slowly through the rest of the year torturing this bully behind the scenes where no one will catch him, like psychologically, until his parents pull him out of the private academy that they attend to. And I was just like, wow, that's really dark. Like, that's a side of Batman that you don't see a whole lot of. And it's just him learning.
But it proves the persistence of why he keeps going after Joker.
It does. But it gives such a good insight into his mental state, what he goes through. There's a lot of one-on-one between himself and Alfred. The few people that he does relate to at school. And, of course, he's bare-knuckle boxing in underground rings just to take the edge off, I think. Get some of that anger out. The art is very...
It's great.
It's great. It's clean cut. I enjoyed it. But yeah, it's just... If you're a Batman fan, you're going to want to read it. I know the story has been told a million times. But it's really... I was not bored. I've read Batman, Begins quite a few times. I was not bored. Chip Zdarsky is a great writer. The art is amazing. Definitely. And it's 1 of 10. It's only 10. So.
Yes. That's another. Yeah. I was going to say, how many is it?
Yeah.
10
1 of 10.
issues.
1 of 10. And you can't go wrong. It was really, really.
We
really
have a couple of the main cover left and a couple of the variant guys.
Yeah. So.
Definitely. 4 left. So this is like, come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in, guys.
And if you've never read a Batman story, where better to start than,
the beginning.
Before he put on the suit. The very beginning. So, yeah. I really enjoyed it.
All right. So Joanna just learned today that there's going to be a Captain Carter miniseries.
I got the Captain Carter, Marvel Legends figure for Christmas from my husband. So I was like, I'm gonna open this one. This one's going on my shelf.
Yay!
I love her. I loved that episode.
So guys, if you want that series in your folder, you know what to do. Contact Robot Zero at
info@robot-zero.com or our Facebook page. You can message us
or call. What's the number again?
440-415-1228. It's in there now.
Oh,
I absorbed it into my skin. It's not leaving my head now.
And another thing that's going to be coming out is, if you're a Hulk fan, they're going to do the grand design of Hulk.
Oh, nice.
So Hulk's gonna have his own Grand Design series. We can sign you up for that as well.
And the Incredible Hulk that's going on now, honestly, honorable mention, because that I don't read a lot of Hulk besides She-Hulk, and I read it before I hand it off to my husband because it's been really good. If you're a Hulk fan, you don't want to miss out on that either. Just to interject, I'm sorry, because I'm looking like right at it. I was like, since you mentioned it,
I've been reading a lot of stuff that's about to end. So I didn't have a lot of great choices for this week. Like, everything's in progress.
Those were great picks, though. That really was.
Everything else has been kind of... Yeah, so, guys, if you're looking for good jumping on points, new things to read, we're here to help. Absolutely. Joanna, me, Tony, Michelle, too. You know, we're all here. We're all helping. Just call, come in, message. We're here to help you guys. So, sorry for no music today. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the music. So we're just going to head out by and check the messages real quick before we end the live.
It's going to be James.
Nope.
Ah.
All right, guys. No messages this week, so bye-bye.